Hello everybody and welcome to the Down Under Gamer channel. It is the Down Under Gamer here, and I am coming to you with a brand new Let's Play. But before I get into that, guys, basically what I'm going to start doing with the channel, because I want to add a bit more flavour, a bit more variety, appeal to a couple of different groups. So obviously if you're watching this and this is your first time here at the channel, so basically what will you expect to find here? Basically a lot of strategy games. So naturally we like to play things like the Total War series, obviously Paradox Interactive's grand strategy titles, indie games, things like World of Tanks, all that sort of good stuff. Just in general, sort of strategy. So I have a few new Let's Plays lined up and ready to launch. This obviously being the first of them. So I am going to sit down this weekend and I will work out a roster. So if you are already following the channel and you're following our Europa Barbarorum 2.3 Pontic Let's Play, or our Third Age 3.2 Dale Let's Play, they will be continuing. We're not ending those, but instead of just recording every day, we'll probably work out a roster where maybe we record them, say, twice a week or something like that, and then that way that'll allow me the time to do the other Let's Plays as well. So what are we looking at today? Well, I'm really super excited about this, but obviously, so it's Europa Universalis 4. Basically, I was on the Paradox forums yesterday or the day before, I think it was, and they're actually having a huge sale now. So guys, like, honestly, if you're already a Paradox fan, or maybe you've been thinking about trying out a Paradox game, definitely go over to the Paradox store now. They're having a huge sale. It's something like 75 to 80% off all their titles, and then it's like 75 to 80% off most of their DLCs and expansion packs and whatnot as well. So this one here, I think, is just the basic one. Obviously, if it gets enough support from the community, then I'll look at adding expansions and all that sort of stuff later down the track. But for now, this is just the basic pack. It was like $10. If you're in like Europe or the EU, or the UK, it's probably going to cost you, like £7 or something like that. Obviously in Australia it works out to maybe $12.50, $13, but $10, it's like 75% off. And then there's like a few Sprite packs and whatnot thrown in as well. So obviously some of you may recognize the map in the background. Some of you might be wondering, what the hell is this guy rambling on about? So basically, this is Game of Thrones Universalis, or a Song of Fire and Ice mod for Europa Universalis 4. So why? Because like I said, we like to play Paradox games, and number two, like, Game of Thrones is just absolutely awesome. So if you've never watched Game of Thrones, like, seriously, you're wasting your life. Climb out from underneath that rock and step out into the world, guys. It'll absolutely change your life for the better. So that said, obviously that's what we're going to play now. This is a pretty cool mod. So obviously, as you can see here, I've selected the Song of Ice and Fire, which is sort of set during the time frame of the TV series, but then it rolls all the way back like 100 odd years, 200 odd years. So what I will be playing is the Shattered Worlds mod version, which is basically set in game year 100, and so literally every faction or every city-state is broken up. So you have the Targaryens. When she loads, she's running a little bit slow today. The old PC, she's been chugging for a little bit. So they've only got 2 provinces, and all these other ones around here are independent kingdoms. So anybody can emerge the victor there. Likewise, you know, down here we've got, where is it, Storm's End, or House Baratheon. They've got 2 provinces. All these guys here are independent kingdoms. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting. So what I am going to attempt to do, and keep in mind, guys, I have barely played this mod. I've, you know, I played maybe about 2 or 3 hours worth of the mod now, and prior to that, this is literally the first Paradox title that I've played on the new Claw Switch game engine. So I'm very, very unfamiliar with, you know, all the game mechanics and all that sort of good stuff. Still learning them and how it all works, about coring and blah blah blah, and you know, aggressive expansion and whatnot. So obviously for some of you guys that are more experienced EU4 and CK2 players and whatnot, you probably understand all that. For those of you, then this is going to be a very interesting learning experience for you as much as it is for me. So you hear about them. Oh wow. But I was thinking about playing an Essos faction. You know, Bravos is an interesting one. All the major city-states. But you know what? Love them or hate them, I'm going to play as House Lannister, guys. So first and foremost, obviously, we're going to try and expand and conquer the Westerlands, and then from there it will literally be a matter of us attempting to conquer the rest of Westeros, and from there we will obviously look at expanding into Essos, which is huge, guys. So let's just sort of scroll out and try and put that in perspective. So that is absolutely massive, Essos, and that's Westeros next to it. So guys, clearly this mod, they've put a lot of work into it. It is compatible with the latest version of Europa Universalis 4. They do suggest that you have all the downloadable content and the expansions and whatnot, but it will play with just the base game. There'll just be a few features that, you know, will obviously be missing, which would probably add a bit more flavour to the game. But that said, guys, before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, smash that subscribe button, drop this video a like, and leave your thoughts, and definitely leave your tips and suggestions and guidance down in the comment section below. So let's jump into it, guys, and get this away. So normal mode, Iron Man way. What do we got? Is the players that desire more challenging? Yeah, okay, like I said, we've just started playing, so we'll just go on normal mode. Now, I probably won't do much recording this weekend, like I was saying. So my partner, it is, you know, it's her 30th birthday. She's very, very sad about it. She was looking in the mirror before, and she realised that she had a grey hair, so she freaked out, ran straight away to go and get a pair of scissors to cut them off. So it was quite amusing on my behalf. But anyway, it is what it is. So obviously we have missions for factions in here. So obviously this one, trustworthy allies, at least 2 countries. House Lannister have at least 150 opinion of House Lannister. And I don't know whether that... Oh yeah, so diplomatic reputation is +1. Morale of armies, land maintenance modifier, that's pretty cool. Construction cost, oh that's pretty good. High income of at least 15.23 currently. Okay. So obviously you have fleets, so merge those. Now what you can do is you can assign them to just automatically do things, whereas before, I remember in the old Europa Universalis 3, the country declared war and you'd be like, oh shit, what's my navy doing? So you can actually click this icon here, which I think is really cool, which will just automatically make them come back to the first friendly port. And we have this thing called Protect Trade. So it's actually going to lose me money. This will increase our trade value. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at military maintenance. Where are we? Over here. So fleet maintenance will drop down. Army maintenance will drop right down. Currently we're making 743 per turn. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. 743 per month. I like it. We don't want to take any loans. What is this? Who's inflation? Do I have any inflation? We have no war exhaustion. Where's inflation? Inflation. I don't think I have any inflation. Not sure. Okay, so back to, that's right, our fleets. Let's have a look. So can we send them out to protect trade? And they're still going to lose us money, so we'll leave them be. Obviously, as the game goes on and we start building more money and all that sort of good stuff, we'll be able to expand the fleet, and hopefully that will so generals, recruit general, quest for new world. Okay, general. Alright. So we need to, what's our force limits? So 10. So what can we be? Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. So I tend to favour offensive morale over defensive morale. So I'll probably go with Westerosi Archer, Westerosi Ram. Offensive fire. Because we obviously plan to be going forward and not going backwards or standing still. So let's have a look at diplomacy. What can we do? So I've worked out that covert, we build a spy network. And say, I don't know, let's go these guys, build a spy network. Now, once that is up and running, then what we can do is fabricate a claim. So merchants, collect from trades. Okay. So let's get started. I think we've pretty much taken care of everything. We'll probably get offered a bunch of alliances shortly. So I'll try and keep the speed around sort of 3 to 4. If it's really slow and there's nothing happening, I might bump it up to 5. Like a siege or something like that, in order to end a war. But apart from that, so we forbid slavery, eligible house. Okay, so an alliance, cool. That's right. We have to assign. So who's this one? House Broom. Royal Marriage. An alliance. We have gained, yeah, that's okay. We don't need to humiliate them. Advisor, no, they're really expensive advisors, so kind of only really use them if we absolutely need them. So now I believe I have a region, I'm not sure where I have. Yes, a regency. So Jason Lannister is only aged 4. So it's going to be a while before we can actually go to war and do anything. But that's okay, we sit there, we'll build our economy. So what can we build? Friendly movement speed. Let's build a mine. As they say, a Lannister always pays their debts. So we have like all these here as well. Contact the Iron Bank. Demand for what is that? Our site lines are being pushed to the point. We will have to charge extra for salt unless we want to run the lines into the ground. Okay. So obviously contact the Iron. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. I don't really have a need to do anything with the Iron Bank just yet. Okay, so these guys are they at war? I don't know. They don't have an army though. Or it would appear that they don't have an army. No, I can't go over there. Okay. So we'll bump that speed up to 4. So as you can see, we are ranked 40th out of all the factions. Our agent was discovered. Okay, that's fine. So let's fabricate a claim. We now have a claim on Tendrig. Fantastic. So let's stop building a spy network. House Garner declared war upon the House of Broom. Oh, okay. So we'll build a spy network there as well. So guys, generally these episodes will probably run for, I dare say, normally about 35 minutes, give or take. Obviously this first one will probably go for about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So we can build more province improvements. So this one, a town hall +2 tax income. Let's go cast Lannisport again. Jason's aged 6. I'm assuming, like most of the games, he will probably come of age. Probably when he's maybe 15, I guess. It's unfortunate. So we should probably build something in, say, Casterly Rock. Sure. And we've got a Regency Council, so we can't declare war anyway. That's okay. So what we should probably do is expand the army. We have gained the conquest against House Plum, the old province that we have a claim on. Okay, cool. Okay, so I need another rival. House Plum it is. Excuse me. Enemy, friends, Hawthorne, and so what have we got here? Oh, mission fulfilled. Awesome. To invest in a new technology. What can we do? Administrative. Number of states is 5. Ahead, 13 years ahead, okay, that's not terrible. The nation of House Killing, your faithful allies require that you come to their aid in killing conquest of Mornhill. House Plumbers, started House Plumbers allied with House Hawthorne. If we join as a regular expensive for the provinces. So who am I at war with? House Plum. So let's drop the speed a little bit. So what did we do there? So House Lannister, we got allied with Sky. So bump it up, get this siege over with. So who am I with? House Hunt and House Virowell. Who the hell and where the hell are they? Oh, okay, can't add rivals while at war. Oh, really? All the way down there? What the hell's going on? Um... we'll just have to see what comes of it and duke it out. I'm a little bit lost here. I don't know why they would declare war all the way down here. They have no way of getting to us, and we've got no way of getting to them. But what I am going to attempt to do is get my army onto this fleet, come down. Sure, as long as he's not too shit. And as I expected, I'm now no longer at war. Stupid bloody AI. That's one thing that's always been very, how do we say, challenging. House U. Actually not too bad. So let's try and take these guys. We're at war. Where are we? Root out corruption, wherever it is. Right, let's go. Destroy their armies. So, who are we again? At war. Countries at war with House Parent, House Payne, House Gunner, and House Sarsfield. It's Gunner. So we'll pop it up to 3. It's actually... Faith of the 7. What? I don't really care about faith. Alright, so this war seems to be going well for us. So obviously my goal here will be to get these 2 provinces if possible. Once I have secured them, we will peace out, try and end this war, and then we will probably end this episode, guys. So as I stated, obviously, you know, if you're a Paradox fan and you're looking at the next Paradox game, or obviously if you're just, you know, never played Paradox before and you're looking to maybe have a go at it, then get on over to obviously the Paradox store now and check it out. They've got that huge sale on most games, expansions, DLCs, all that sort of stuff is sort of up to 75 to 80% off. I don't know how long that sale is going for. Alright, so we need a little bit more war score. So who else? So these guys out here. Yeah, House Pain. Diplomacy. Also military access. So that is telling me we are at 100%. So let's sue for peace. I will take all of your money, which is nice a little bit. So let's call these up. New rivals, House U, sure. Too many diplomatic relations. What's going on there? Yes, of course. Advisors, not interested. Alright, so let's build a handful of improvements. Let's go for Castle Rock. What else can I build? Lannister, sure. Alright, so obviously House Lannister grows. We should be able to expand the armies some more. Yeah, 11 once they become cores. That should be a few more units then. There's also a couple of buildings there which we can build next episode to obviously increase our land force limits. But apart from that, guys, so that is Game of Thrones Universalis, or A Song of Ice and Fire, mod for Europa Universalis 4. So guys, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more, like I said, smash that subscribe button, drop this video a like, and leave your thoughts, tips, tricks, evil plots and schemes and all that sort of good stuff down in the comment section below. Apart from that, guys, you know, like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and thank you for watching this. This is the Down Under Gamer signing off. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Cheers.